We're in Venice, Italy, and we've got 36 hours to see and show you as much of this beautiful city as possible.
I am so excited.
But we'll be honest, we're ready for a wine and some snacks.
We are going to get a cicchetti, which is a very traditional thing to do here in Venice. It basically means wine and snack bar, and we're ready for that.
I'm ready for that.
How do you not fall in love with this place? Everything about it is so beautiful. While we walk through Venice and stop at every turn, especially this bakery. Oh my god.
I need a bite.
It's so good. I'm so happy.
I like it here.
Let's rewind and tell you about how you can get into the city from the airport when you land.
We just got our tickets for the shuttle bus, which seems like the easiest way to get to and from the city.
Definitely. Venice is a car-free city, so the best way to get in there and get to your hotel is the shuttle bus from the airport, and then if you are further into Venice, you can get the water taxi as well.
It was €10 each. One way. You can get €18 return, but there's a bit of a complication. There's some strikes happening in a couple of days when we're coming back to the airport, so we're going to figure that out later. Just get to the city first. And now it's time for those snacks and wine.
This looks so good. I know which one to go for. I'm going to go for the one that has slightly more mozzarella. It was €22 for 2 wines and 2 of the little snacky bits, cichettis. So, I mean, pretty good, I think. Good.
We had our wine and our snack, and now it's about maybe 5 o'clock.
4:17.
4:17. We're gonna see a few things today. Not too much. We're not gonna kind of tire ourselves out. I think tomorrow's gonna be the main sightseeing day.
For sure.
We are near this quite picturesque building that Danielle had seen.
Yeah, I've like put in some photo spots that look really beautiful photography, and also amazing places that we want to visit. I mean, everywhere's good photography in Venice.
Yeah, literally everything is the most kind of picturesque.
This beautiful building here.
There you go. Just literally everything is the most picturesque thing you've seen. But there's a particular building that looks really nice, so we're going to go there and see that. And then you said something else, I don't remember what it was.
We'll leave it as a surprise for you and for everyone else.
Cool. I'm convinced that this church is in Assassin's Creed. Never been more certain of it. It is.
You might get this a lot in this vlog.
I feel like I've already been to Florence and Venice.
Just a pre-warning.
So this is Campo Santi Giovanni e Paolo, which is a Catholic church, and it's super beautiful. From the outside anyway. Okay, where's this building that you've been looking for?
This way.
This way.
Where Matt forgot to tell you where we were going because he couldn't remember, we are at Palazzo Teta.
I did say we were going to a nice picturesque spot.
I mean, that could be any
I
of
also
Venice.
didn't know where we were going after this.
That could be any and all of Venice, because Venice is so picturesque, and don't get me wrong, this is really beautiful, but it's no more beautiful than the rest of the city.
I guess it's a little bit more unique because you can see either side of the building.
Which is really cool.
Got some photos, and let's continue walking around this literally stunning city.
Literally.
I don't think I've ever seen anything as picturesque as this.
Every time Matt speaks, he's like, wow, wow.
It just looks awesome.
It really is.
It looks amazing. Everything.
Come on.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red and white. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red and white.
We visited Liberia Aqua Alta, and it's super beautiful little library. It's self-proclaimed the most beautiful library in the world.
It's all kind of chaotic,
Yeah.
it's quite small, so if there's a lot of people it's a little bit cramped, but really cool and unique. I like the whole setup.
Yeah, and it's really cool because there was a gondola in the middle of the room where all the books were on it. It was hard to take videos and photos in there because there's a lot going on and there's a lot of people in there, but a really beautiful stop off, especially if you're into book.
Now that we've seen a couple of things at least, we feel justified in getting another glass of wine.
I think that's the right choice.
Does it get better than cheese wheel cooked pasta?
I think not.
That's the first time I've had that before.
It is, and
It was
it was incredible.
so good. Obviously it's a little bit more expensive, so
I mean, not like, considering
that was
the
25
price.
euros for the cheese wheel pasta.
and
We
14,
got an
I
arrabbiata
think,
as well.
arrabbiata.
Yeah, 13, 14,
12? I don't
12,
know.
yeah. But the whole thing came to about 50 euros with
the tip.
water and tip and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. But unreal.
100% worth it, 100% worth the money.
The sun is slowly starting to set over some of the buildings here, so we've got a little bit of a stroll now.
We're going to catch the sunset at Realto Bridge, which I'm really excited about because we haven't actually seen it yet.
No, we haven't, so that'll be really nice. It's not too far away, but we just have another stroll through this incredible city.
Can't wait.
We can finally see it.
It's beautiful. It's different to what I imagined. I didn't expect it to be so big.
Yeah,
It's so big, but a really beautiful spot.
lots of people, obviously.
Yeah, some really nice bars and stuff around here and nice tables next to the bridge, which would be a beautiful view.
You can see people standing on
Get
the
some
decks,
photos.
getting the photos. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
For now, let's enjoy it. Oh, it's some nice colour.
We made it just in time to see the famous gondola races in Venice.
There's like 3 of them going at
I
it.
know, the one in the middle is taking the lead.
It is.
Came from the outside. This is so nice.
Really beautiful.
Like-
What a great way to end. I mean, we've only been here this afternoon from like
Few
2, 3
hours,
o'clock.
yeah.
So what a great way to end this
This
beautiful
city,
day.
there's something magical about this city.
Yeah.
I've never been anywhere like it aesthetically.
Yeah.
You're just walking around and everything just looks like a picture.
You just want to take it all in. It literally is like the time when you wish that your eyes were a literal camera. Like
Yeah.
you just want to like
Everything
take
is
photos of
just
everything.
so amazing. I already can't wait to come and explore some more tomorrow.
It's just so beautiful. My eyes are like, it's so nice.
Because you're in the city, you can't see a literal sunset, and Venice is really flat,
Yeah.
which if you haven't been watching our Italian vlogs, we've been in the Dolomites recently.
That is not flat.
Not flat.
Absolutely not flat.
So this is a nice break, and it's an easy city to walk around, but that does mean you don't get literal sunset views. There's not really any clouds, so I don't think there's going to be too many colours tonight, but you can kind of see the sun somewhere over there reflecting off the water. You've got all the boats.
You can see it
gondolas.
reflecting off the buildings as well.
Yeah, so it is still really, really nice.
I think we're going to enjoy the sunset, and you can join us tomorrow because we're so excited to wake up and see even more of this beautiful city.
See you in the morning.
Good morning from sunny Venice.
We've started this morning at San Marco Square. We've already walked past San Marco's Basilica. It's so beautiful all around here. The queue to get into San Marco's Basilica is
very long.
Crazy. You can book tickets beforehand. We'll put a link in the description because we didn't do that. So we're going to keep an eye on the queues, and if they go down fast or they look small at any point, we might pop in. But we're quite happy to just walk around here and just look at it because it's just amazing.
San Marco's Basilica, I think, is free to get in, and you do have to pay maybe €5 for certain exhibits and areas, but in general, really good price. Yeah,
there's a few different spots. There's like this tower right behind us. There's people queuing up to get in there.
We've seen people walking along the top as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, there's a museum here as well. So some of it's paid, but less than €10, and some of it is free. It's early morning. We haven't even had our coffee yet. Do you know any good places?
I happen to know the oldest coffee house in the world is here.
So I think that makes a good spot for us to go and top up our energy levels for exploring the city.
Yay!
That coffee was delicious, but I'm not gonna lie, it hurts paying nearly €50 for 2 coffees.
True, I guess you pay for the experience and the fact that really, really famous people have also drank their coffees there, and it's so like
iconic and and classic, and everything about it's really cool. You do have to pay an extra €14 for the orchestra, which plays outside and is playing now, so we will continue this in just a few minutes. Now we're gonna take a bit of a stroll. We've actually been spending some time in this square taking some photos,
so we'll show you in a little while when we've captured everything.
Maybe we'll do a little slideshow at the end.
We'll do a slideshow at the end because my parents came here in 1972 and they got a couple of really beautiful photos around Venice. So we're trying our best to recapture some of the ones that they've showed me, and I'm going to try and recapture them, edit them, and put it all together at the end of this video.
For now, we're going to head and start seeing some more of the sights here. We've only got 36 hours here, so if there's a queue, we're going to bypass it and just admire from the outside. We're going to go to some of the bridges.
The Bridge of Sighs is our first stop today.
And we have already looked into why it's called the Bridge of Sighs, and we'll tell you when we get there. Behind me here you can see the Bridge of Sighs just up there. You can't actually go on there right now. On one side there used to be the Court of Justice, and on the other side used to be the prison, and anyone walking across this bridge used to sigh because they'd just been sentenced to prison. And there's a small view that you can see through the window, and that's the last view of Venice they possibly would ever have again, depending on the sentence. I'm glad we're not on there and we get to be on here instead.
We are on our way to Realto Bridge, and actually we kind of need a refreshment because it's a very, very hot day. It's about 28 degrees, pure sunshine, literally not a cloud in the sky. So we're gonna head for some ice cream, and there's a really, really amazing place that's recommended on the way to Realto Bridge.
We've got to be fast because it's hot.
I got the mayonnaise, which is like chocolate pistachio, and lemon, which is so good.
I got like a peanut butter caramel and tiramisu.
So good.
So we're gonna have these while we walk.
So nice.
That did not last long. Not only because of the heat, but because it was so good we just inhaled it.
That mayonnaise one that I got that was like pistachio and chocolate, oh my god, so good. I'm actually still dreaming about it. How much was that for the ice creams?
$4.70 per, because we got doubles and we got kind of like specials, so actually they're like 50 cents extra per scoop.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing came to just under €12.
Yeah, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So now on to Realto Bridge.
Let's go.
€9 for entry. If you're under 26 or over 65, it's €7. Apparently, we don't look under 26. It's not the compliment or the insult that I wanted today. But we have made it, and already this building is super beautiful.
It's so nice, especially from the outside. It's super aesthetic.
Also way less busy than I expected.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of the more
hot spot places.
One of the reviews said it was one of the best hidden gems in Venice.
Okay.
Don't want to start making claims.
Did we just find a hidden gem?
Don't want to make claims. Oh, we haven't done hills in about a couple of days.
In about 2 days.
After the tower, we walked a little bit and we reached a river where there was a gondola just waiting for us.
Just waiting. They were doing the most iconic thing you can do in Venice.
It's so nice just floating around these beautiful little canals or riverways.
Yeah.
And seeing the city from the water. It's €90 for half an hour. We did look at ways that you could make it cheaper, so there are things like Get Your Guide. It's about £60, £65
For 2 people.
for 2 people, but you end up on a boat with other people, and we just decided to give these guys the money straight up for it rather than look at cheaper alternatives. It is the most iconic thing that you can do here, and it's so nice.
I love it. I'm sad that it's already over.
And now we've got to try and get off and stay dry.
He said that no one's ever fallen off though.
He said that. And there can always be a first.
Thank you. It may have been the quickest 30 minutes of my life because it just flashes by and it's such a beautiful way to see this city.
It's so amazing. You might not have heard about it. It's a bit of a hidden gem in Venice.
No one knows about it.
The gondola.
Imagine. Actually imagine. No. It is one of the most iconic, the most iconic thing you can do here, I think.
It's one of, if you was highlighting iconic things to do in Europe, that would be in the list. Getting a gondola in Venice.
For sure.
Well worth it. It's expensive, but we're here.
Yeah.
Forget about the money.
You can't come to Venice and not go on a gondola.
No. You can always make more money, but moments like that will always last a lifetime.
100%. And now
it's officially wine time.
It's officially wine time. We're gonna go and get a wine and some chuchetti.
I can get behind €1.50 wines, and it was pretty good wine.
Really, actually,
I'm sure the other ones are like really nice.
I feel like
but
if you
as far
drink
as
like £1 wine or €1 wine in most other places, it's like
just say like you're drinking vinegar. That's the stuff that's gone rotten.
That was actually really nice.
Yeah, and the cicchettis are super nice. These are more bruschetta, things on bread.
Yeah.
There is a cicchetti specifically that I do want to try, and I basically want to force Danielle to eat as well, which is sardine and soir, which basically means sour sardines. We're going to have a couple more drinks in here, and then I'm going to see if I can find that.
I feel like maybe I need a few more drinks before I try the sardine thing, because I love seafood, I love fish, but it's just something about that. I don't know.
We're going to find out.
We'll find out.
Sardine ensalada. How is Danielle's done? Do you want the phone one? It's fair to say that we loved Venice.
It's not a huge city, it's easy to walk around, and you can spend a few days admiring the beauty while drinking wine and eating delicious food. What's not to love?
And we know that we're absolutely going to be back again one day.
How do you not fall in love with this place? Everything about it is so beautiful. My parents came here in 1972, so literally just after that cafe would have opened, which is crazy. No.
Not open.
Okay.
I think come in 1720.
You don't know how old my parents are. As promised, here are the pictures we took to mimic the ones that my parents got over 50 years ago. Let us know in the comments who did it better, although I know my parents are gonna win.
Next week, our European summer adventure continues, and it's on to Athens. See you next week.